everyone can speak a lot of shit, but you know, you know, it's you need to go to have 12 weeks training camp and go and beat fucking 6'6" Chinese monster, you know. It's easy to talk.
Yeah, that's a hard task. It's a very hard.
I said salute to the untouchable True School Sports Empire,
That's
taking
right, the
over
untouchable.
not only the South Florida boxing scene, but the worldwide boxing scene.
It's personal between me and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
All right, Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with the man himself, Filip Hrgovic. What's good, champ? Zdravo.
All good, all good. How are you?
I'm well, man. Good to have you on the channel. It's been good seeing you get some work in here at Mundo Boxing Gym. Had a lot of time to watch you spar and whatnot, but I wanted to just get right into it, man. I know you don't know right now because it's just hearsay, but your name's been linked to Usyk because you're his mandatory. I wanted to ask you, Filip. A lot of people are starting to write you off because of what happened in the Zhang fight. Do you feel like that's a blessing in disguise? And are you ready for a fight with Usyk?
Of course I'm ready. I don't care whatever anyone says. For the Zhang fight, Zhang is a good fighter. He's Olympic silver medalist. He's very experienced, big guy, southpaw. He's a good fighter. And I had really bad period in my life. My dad passed away a few months before fight, and I didn't do my best performance, that's for sure. And but on my baddest night, I won against a good fighter. So that's a big win for me. Like I said, I just wasn't there mentally. I wasn't in the fight because of these circumstances. And I think I did a good fight, and I beat a good guy. And he did better than any fights before.
Yeah.
He gave like 150%. So I think he'll be hard opponent for anyone out there. So. But it is what it is, you know. It's easy to talk,
yeah.
But probably, hopefully, I'm gonna go inside with Usyk and show that.
I hope so, man. Because you know, when you fought Zhang, I remember a lot of people started messaging me and they said, "This guy can't beat nobody in the top 10. He's not that good. Exposed. He's a hype job." And I said, "Well, listen, it's boxing." I kind of said the same thing you said. You know, Zhang fought. That was the most determined Zhang I think there ever was.
Yeah.
And it's not easy to beat a 6'8", right? 6'8"?
6'7", 6'6", I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. It's big guy, southpaw, power punching, heavyweight. You know, it's hard to get southpaw sparring. You know.
Yeah, it's hard. Like I said, he's a good fighter. He's 125 kilos, and he's not slow. You know, he's accurate. He's a southpaw. He's big, strong guy. And I never felt so bad in the ring, you know. It was my bad night. I felt bad actually whole training camp.
Yeah.
Because it was, like I said, my dad just passed away.
Yeah.
We was really, connected, and it was so hard time for me.
I can imagine.
And I think I'll show that I'm a warrior and I'm a champion, because champions win on their worst night, you know. So I didn't lose that fight. I struggle more than I should, but I think I would like to do rematch with him. I think I'll stop him in 6-7 round if I'll do what I can do,
Okay, so like maybe if you can't get the Usyk fight, or you don't get any of the big names, would that be like something you want next? Maybe the Zhang rematch?
Anytime. Maybe not next, I don't know. It depends on my promoters, but maybe next year or 2024 or whenever. But someday I would like to have a rematch with this guy to shut his mouth,
Yeah, and to shut the critics up, all the people that have bad things to say.
everyone can speak a lot of shit, but you know, you know, it's you need to go to have 12 weeks training camp and go and beat fucking 6'6" Chinese monster, you know. It's easy to talk.
Yeah, that's a hard task. It's a very hard, difficult.
Yeah, it's easy to talk, but of course I can do better. Like I said, if I am on my 100%, I'll stop him definitely.
And I've been telling people this. The Zhang fight, I knew what was going on with you. I knew that, you know, your father died and the training camp and, you know, and then on top of that, Zhang raised his level that night to a level we'd never seen. And so I knew you could perform better, but I actually think that you showed a lot of character to win the fight. And I was telling people, I don't know if you agree, but like from round 7 to 12, I thought you won most of the rounds from 7 to 12, second half.
Yeah, I think definitely I won that fight. There's no... One thing is I had bad performance, that's for sure, I can do better. But other thing is that I won, in my opinion, is 8-4 in the rounds. So I watched the fight few times. So I won 8 rounds, he won 4 rounds, and plus he had a knockdown. I mean, it wasn't really knockdown, he was pulled me down.
He kind of cuffed the punch, yeah.
He pulled me down, he didn't rock me. So, but let's say it's a knockdown, it's 10-8 drive. So on the worst scenario is I think 115, 111. So like
I had it a little closer, but yeah, I had it a little bit closer.
Because you don't know shit about boxing.
I had it by a point. I had you by a point.
But I definitely won that fight. That's no doubt. But of course I can do better, you know. That's two different things. And I think people, you know, people probably expect me to knock him out, you know, like in 5 rounds.
Yeah.
So when he show a good performance, in people's head is automatically he's winning, he's beating my ass off. But if you look fight like neutral, you know, if you count the punches and count the rounds, you see that I clearly won the fight. It happened now with White fought this guy Franklin.
Jermaine Franklin, yeah.
I expect White to knock him out, and then this guy show good resistance. He showed good boxing, and my first impression was White lost the fight. You know, guy Franklin should have won. But then I watched fight again, like neutral. I didn't expect anything from White. So I look the fight and I see White won the fight. You know, it was close, but he won the fight. So when you're watching the fight and you expect someone for a KO or something,
or domination, you know.
And domination, it's tricky. You know, I think that also happened in my fight. A lot of my friends, a lot of people said first impression was that I lost the fight, and then they watch again and they saw, you know, they count the rounds and points, and they saw I won the fight clear.
Okay. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, man.
Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.